Good morning. Beautiful day in South Dakota. If you like it great. Oh, I gotta go to Family Dollar. We need to move. I just left the chairman's office of Dakota. I guess it was an oversight. They didn't get to talk yesterday. They want me to show up tomorrow to address council. Hey, Kat. How you doing, huh? What? Am I talking to you? You talking to me? Not yet. The translator's getting dialed in.
I'm good. How are you both?
Good, man. Good. We're doing good. We sat here on Lakota for... You go ahead. For last 8 days waiting to talk to council. And didn't get our chance yesterday. They were really busy in their defense, but you know, I was still a little upset. So I went in today. Bryce calmed me down yesterday. He's like, man, you need to show up Thursday. So I already denounced that fucking demon worship. He went on and on. Sounded like Lee. Anyway, so I went in to resubmit today, and they told me it wasn't necessary. I just need to show up. He already knows I'm coming, and they're gonna let me talk.
Murky looking sky.
It is. It is murky. Good. Good label for that. So we're on our way to see if they got oxygen today down here. And I need to move. I need some move. I need some oxygen too, really bad. I'd love to be working today. Well, maybe. It's kind of windy. It's been windy here too for a while. They had the windiest fucking storm. They were tripping just last week. Yeah, I was tripping last week. I was like, oh God, dude, this is fucked up shit. We were sitting out there in the hail and shit and dinka, and I was all like, man, don't get no worse. I already got a broken windshield, motherfucker. You know, I don't need that shit. Anyway, things are going good. You know, it just didn't go as fast as I wanted to. Our toilet's still full. I need a place to dump. I think there's one about 20 miles west of here. I'm trying to find somewhere local. They had an RV park. They closed that down. Go over here. This is where they keep the oxygen people at.
They keep them hostage.
Yep. It's hump day. I hope they have some. Damn it. I'd love to exchange for a bottle of good juice today. You're packing. Where are you going to go? I'll be back. Probably real shortly. Thank you. You're supposed to get it today. You said they were supposed to get it yesterday, but they're gonna get it today. He said it's already out. I said, well, you save me one because I'm addressing council again tomorrow, so I'll be here. $35 a tank. Take it. Going to who?
Majorca.
Fuck. I don't even know where the hell that is, Cat. That's something for me. I've been around the world. I know where. Who?
Majorca.
I'm not even sure if my translator's translating that right. He might be broken.
Major CA.
Huh?
Major CA in Majorca.
Yeah, that's a new one to me. God, I'll bet you they're sold out of
Spanish
milk.
island.
Okay, okay. I know where Spain is. That's right next to me. It's not Rhodes, though. It's not one of the ones I'm familiar with the great battles of Spain and the Ottoman Empire and all that good shit. So yeah, I wasn't ready for that one. You got me, good girl. World traveler. Nice. So tomorrow seems like it might be a really good day for us. Be addressing council and get some oxygen. Beat the puppy fucking, and I get the distinct feeling it's going to be a little bit longer here because Bryce needs help. He's expressed that a couple of times now, including all day yesterday. Be back.
So soon?
Went out to beat the puppies.
I'm gonna give Tyson a ride back
Move.
down to Powwow. He's in there right now.
Move.
Grab hold of your dog for me.
Stop! Stop!
Calm down. Oh! Here you go.
Oh, you caught it. Good save, huh?
Yeah. Spilled good half of it. It's all good. What's up, Brenda? How you doing, hon?
I just now woke up. Back hurts. Slipped in the ditch.
I ain't even awake yet. I done dealt with the chairman and everything.
Oh, really?
Fuck yeah. Your uncle been talking to me since like 4 o'clock this morning.
Really?
I'm like, damn, Bryce.
Oh, where's he at?
He's getting, he got delayed yesterday, so he's actually having the amputation today.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Brenda says having coffee.
Happy coffee. Kiff just spilled it. So tomorrow, I'm gonna go pick up oxygen because they're getting it today. And I'm been assured by the the chairman that I will be allowed to speak tomorrow. I need to fucking dump this shit box I'm carrying around.
There's a lagoon right there.
Well, do I pay someone down here or what?
I don't think so.
Is there someone down there? Nah, I ain't fucking trusting that. I don't need to be arrested today.
I just go down further down the highway where nobody's at. Just dump it.
There's a spot your uncle said in the town 20 miles that way. Starts with a D.
Dupree?
Yeah, Dupree. There you go. I'm gonna try and call him, find out how much. All that good shit. Hopefully.
Surely they have a place to dump here.
Well, I haven't. Their RV spot used to be like right back in here somewhere, and they do not have it anymore. They're talking about making one of these motels here. I think that one a homeless shelter. Yeah. They were having zoning issues. I'm like, fuck them zoning issues, man. You people need to let me have 5 minutes. I'll clear some of this shit up for you real quick. You need to concentrate on stuff you're not. Because you don't know what's happening, but you can look around and clue yourself in real quick. pay attention. Goddamn man in the moon's doing a cartwheel, and he ain't famous for doing that. I get to wondering what's going on. I look at the moon and it solidifies everything. It's like, oh yeah, you again.
Did you get a chance to look at your shirt yet?
Yeah, I did. I sent you a link. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Brenda. No, I was just answering that for Seamus. Yes, I sent him a link. Yeah. Fuck, I forgot tobacco.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah, that's only $7 there.
Well, I got to turn around because I'm on my last pipe. And people around me will surely die if I don't have fucking nicotine at some point. I can't believe I forgot that. That's like, I was excited they had milk. Blew my mind. I forgot. And I got extra. And juice. We're good. I need tobacco. God, I'm getting oxygen tomorrow. Ha ha! Whole tank. All mine. I'm gonna make rigs. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's what sells. Rigs, bubblers, my water devices people love. People love my hand pipes too because I'm the only one that makes them with the 3 holes in them. I don't put just one hole in that shit, usually.
Yeah, that's probably awesome. Pretty awesome. Someone right about it too.
Fucking A. Yeah, I rolled up in there today. They was like, we were supposed to get it yesterday, but it's on the delivery for today. It's already out. I was like, cool. Save me a fucking tank. I said, he laughed. He said, I heard you only bought a quarter tank. I said, I was desperate. He laughed. He said, I got you a tank, man. He said, I'm holding you a tank. I said, good. I'll die without my oxygen. It's been too long. I've had a good session. Now, I got to blow Saturday, man, all day. And you missed it. It was a good day. I was like, where's this motherfucker at? I told him I was going to blow glass. I don't lie. Seems like you gotta catch both lights, or you just ain't doing nothing in this town. translator? Did you forget I was watching you just because you ain't sitting next to me? Because I see my chat scrolling and you're just sitting there playing games. No, you're sitting there playing games. I just looked at you.
Looking at the chat.
Whatever.
Brenda says expected date to get shirt is July 17th to 22nd. I had a comment already that it was a good way to get the message out. I agree.
I agree. It's a pretty catchy little shirt. Thank you. I like it. It gets the point across. And has an address where they can find out just how they are the difference in this situation. I'm needing some magnets so I don't get a sunburn. And I can't do it myself. Restocked. Fresh, squeezy. Oh, I can't wait to crack it. I haven't smoked something fresh for a little while. How you doing, Christy? Happy hump day. I see it. It's now I can't see because I'm driving. Can-Am look like it costs more than some people's educations. Expensive looking little four-wheeler he was towing around. All clean, like he ain't never seen no mud. It looked like a Mercedes and shit. I was like, what the fuck, dude? That's just luxury mudding. Carrying your shit around on the fucking flatbed. They're supposed to be having a budget meeting in there. Look, they got all the fucking council chairs outside today. They ain't sitting in there doing that. They got somebody cleaning their buttons. That's messed up. Busted. Someone's polishing that politician's ass seat. They got some nice chairs. I guess they got to keep them nice, keep them clean. A dirty politician sitting in them. Shit. It's been known to rot shit before. I know, Brenda, I'm a dick, but I'm a reality dick.
Just copy the pictures on the shirt.
Yeah. After what I saw yesterday, fucking hours in that council chamber, they definitely need to hear from me. They are divided. I literally cried with the tribal secretary yesterday. Yeah, swear to God, dude. She was yelling at Mr. fucking shiny patent shoes guy. And legitimately about how he was being a dick. That guy with the real short hair, the patent leather shoes on yesterday, all shiny, looking like a cop. He sat there and really degraded a lady. Everybody was on his ass about it. And he's all like, oh, it's an election year. You all just fucking trying to this and that and this and that. And I'm all like, dude, no, you're a dick. He started hitting on about how he likes to physically fight and this and that. But if it's a woman, he's going to jab back at her. And I'm all like, man, yeah. And he started talking about how he's kept targeting the council seat and it's going to be great and this and that and everything. I'm thinking to myself, I hope that motherfucker's never chairman.
Man, let me find out who it is. I'll go at him. I'll fucking get him a fucking email.
He's got enough enemies. I ain't too worried about him. He's been on council for a lot of years.
I know it's when you talk about you, he's wearing that pink colored shirt, isn't it?
Yeah, he was sitting right in front of me. Right there with that fucking beige hat. Sitting down there looking like he was still a cop. With his jacket on, and he had patent leather shoes. Real fucking shiny ass motherfuckers. Sitting there. Shaved head. Total shaved head. It wasn't he was bald, he had a shaved head. It was about that thick on his hair. Head. I could see.
Yeah, Derek Bartlett.
Huh?
Derek Bartlett.
Yes.
That was him?
Yeah. That's his name.
Okay, that guy fucking chased down his girlfriend.
He mentioned some shit like that. And said, oh, y'all motherfuckers always accusing me of this and that. It's an election year. I'm used to it by now. And I'm all like, what a dick. It's all I can think of. I'm sitting back here like I wanted to put my hands on him. And I'm like, that's what he wants, though. He's sitting there literally in council chambers talking about how he likes to physically fight. He says, unfortunately, none of these fucking men will stand up to me and blah, blah, blah. I'm all like, damn. This guy's literally a dick. Sitting there being a bigger dick than I had imagined him being in the first place. So yeah, that's who that was. That's funny. Yeah. Small world.
His son's a cop and his daughter's going around fucking trapping fucking junkie dogs. slanging.
It's a typical story, right there. That's the typical, honest to God, typical story. He looked like the typical fucking prickhead face, fucking dad that would fucking drive his kids to some ends like that. Anyway, yeah, made me cry, dude. Way he was in there treating them women and talking, and how he wanted to be chairman and shit. And I'm all like, oh my God, dude. I could only pray your people aren't that way. They would get behind him.
Yeah, they would fucking buy their votes too.
Yeah. I think tomorrow, give some people an attitude shift on priorities. As long as your sky clears up, they can verify this shit. Or they'll fucking grow some fucking hair and talk to your uncle.
Yeah.
Because he's done verified it. Isn't he the fucking elder wisdom holder of the fucking tribe? Why wouldn't people listen to him anyway? Confusing to me. They're more worried about their fucking money than the people and or what's coming.
The world, like, because they don't believe in that shit. They grew up going to school.
Well,
and
see,
lost that
that's the
connection
thing.
To the creator.
And I'm wondering, has he actually pointed out what they can see themselves to realize, oh my fucking God, this is real?
Yeah, he pointed it out to them and probably scared the shit out of them. They don't know what to do in their denial.
Well, wait until this white boy comes in here. I'm going to try and help him. That's all I got. Are you going to hit us?
Yeah.
Help me clear this bowl out so we pack some fresh.
All right. That would be kind of funny though. See that right there?
Hmm?
Somebody silently took the screws off like that and it caught the wind. And then that top thing went spinning like a frisbee and it hit that fucking water tower.
I was thinking of UFO.
Yeah.
It would look like a weird fucking UFO flying through the air. Or fucking one of those hollow frisbees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wind caught it, took it spinning like a UFO. Some little kid happened to just look up and see it.
Yeah, no, we're being invaded. It's the Transformers. We may have to spark a bowl of this too. There's an awful lot of excitement that just happened this morning. I found out I'm going to get oxygen. I'm going to get to talk to people. I still ain't figured out what to do with my poop, but I got enough room for one more day.
Take it to the
Yeah, I might take it to debris. It depends. I mean, if I have to stay, and the only reason I would stay is to help your uncle after I get to address this on this shit. I don't know. I might, but if I have to, I'm definitely going to hit debris and dump this shit.
You got any seeds in there?
In this?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Is that stuff from Denver?
Yeah.
Good shit though.
I agree. Anna don't get no bunk.
Yeah, I think it's like $2.20 an ounce. My cousin James used to have this badass weed. It's called Sub-Zero.
Go.
It's all orange on the outside, but you bust it, break it down like that. It's all purple and blue.
Nice. This is Mac 10.
Mac 10. At least I still smell good. I smell like a sweat. That's why I had to wear 2 t-shirts.
I don't smell you over me, so you doing good. Oh, cheers, motherfuckers. Oh, smoking some of Anna's fucking good gift to us. The good gift the Creator gave mankind for medication. Marijuana's!
Probably grew that in the garden of Eden.
It should be in all our gardens. Sugar! Hey!
Lay down!
Damn on, dog. Chico, don't get started. There will be repercussions.
You know what might help with that crack tooth? Remember
Yogurt.
that invisible
Lay
fingernail
down.
polish?
That.
Yeah, that invisible fingernail polish that clear hard as nail. Put that there, it'll keep it from spreading. Inside and out.
It's a little late. It's spread.
That'll keep it worse.
Yeah, it's just fragile in there now. What I'm thinking is plexiglass with a fucking hairdryer and bend that shit and put it right in there. You know.
Yeah, with those heat guns in it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking that's probably what I'm going to end up doing if it breaks. I'll get a sheet of plexiglass, fucking bend it.
See,
Fit.
about $1,000 window.
Yeah, it's $1,000 window.
Yeah.
Or a fucking $20 fucking, or I guess something that big probably be about a $40 to $60 sheet of fucking plexi.
Right.
So I would actually very much opt for that rather than $1,000 for a fucking windshield. I only paid $6 for the whole goddamn thing.
Really?
Yeah, I got a good deal, bro. I really did. We call her the unicorn.
I'm gonna put MAC right here.
It only had 7,700 miles on it, less than 10,000. I've got 17,800 on it now. Half of the miles I put on it were running it back and forth because fucking Nebraska had put the wrong goddamn VIN number on the fucking thing the first time.
Oh shit.
I know, dude. I was like, what the? I'd drive back. They had to inspect the damn thing and look at my fucking VIN, and I had to wait for the fucking thing to come to me in Casper. I finally got that shit and fucking went down, and I got a Colorado one about $800, and I had a residence out there in
Yeah, I know. They pay you $80 an hour here
So I
to be a lawyer.
I'm not a lawyer. I was just a senatorial investigator and advisor, bro. I authored some shit, but I'm not a lawyer. I'm what they would refer to as a political advisor or legislation.
Like a knowledgeable person of certain things.
I know my law, but I'm not a lawyer. I don't know all law. I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah, I'm a jailhouse
I'm just
lawyer.
really good at digging up shit. I can sniff it out. And it's a talent of mine. I can tell when someone's lying and shit.
Yeah, or like I could say what they're like. I could get like a small glimpse of what they're going through. I would send a mind or their hearts or something.
And then you got somewhere to dig, and then you find shit, and it's like, well, we could have done this the first day we talked, you know?
Yeah. So when I went walk around like that, I forget I'll do the same. That's how I find money. That's how I find stuff on the ground.
Discernment. Getting up off your couch, that usually helps. You ain't gonna find much sitting there. Yes, the internet's full of a bunch of people sitting on their couch complaining about people doing it wrong. About people who actually got up off their fucking couch and at least tried. Instead of sitting around critiquing. It's like, fuck, you got a better idea. Fucking jump, baby. Froggy that shit. I'll sit around and make fun of them.
That's what they do me to make fun of me, but like,
Down.
well, that's fine. At least I
Down.
know what I'm really onto.
Stop. Down.
You know what we say around here? Fuck 'em.
Here you go.
Grab her and you go. Is she hurting you?
My ears.
Well, put down the goddamn. Put down the fucking blinds. Then, kid,
Lay down.
what are you doing?
This guy too don't like who's coming.
He's Mr. fucking incubator right there. Well, hell no, I can't say I didn't try. Damn straight, Christy. The funny thing is you know, my trolls are always wrong anyway.
Sugar.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust those guys.
Sugar.
Either. Fucking, they probably smell like your hands probably smell like butthole. Shit.
No shaking hands. Shut. Hey, you done been told. What the hell's wrong with you? Are you a little girl? Give her a kiss. Yeah, that's some good shit right there. Get her. Get her ass. Get her ass, Kev. They have fun. They're allowed to. They're dogs. Who's he getting yams? Oh, the baby puppy. Fucking Chewbacca.
Sugar. No. No. No.
Nice friends.
All right. First three.
You're just a plushie. You are. You're not a very good enforcer. He just wants to lick your ankle. Fucking crazy dog. It is a dog thing. Funny. Kid's not quite a dog. But we'll give him credit. He spilled coffee on himself today. He's trying to act like Chico. Going after my beverages. If he ain't trying to drink it, he's knocking it on the ground. Ain't you, Chico? And he's guilty. He wants to look at me. Like he can't hear. Fucking Ito. I know you can't see anything. You're looking right out the crack. Look at you.
You got Facebook? You should add me. You should add me. I'm TC Berry.
I'll let you do it after we get done with the live. I'm doing a live right now. By the
What
way.
up? Live from South Dakota.
That's who I'm talking to.
Peace to you guys. What up? Good morning.
This is my family here.
Yeah. Me and CBC.
A lot of these folks have
CFC.
been with me before we even got on the road.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Catfish Briggs, Young Tice, Seamus, Sesh, Reyes.
In a fucking unified manner.
Bastards in a Winnebago cruiser. Remember Spaceballs?
Fucking A. I smoke pot, dog. Fuck yeah, I remember Spaceballs. Fucking Schwartz.
Yeah, the shorts. My shorts as big as yours. That guy, Lord Helmet. Yeah, that's the cops right there, that black one right there. Must be Donnie Mitchell.
Is he?
Cruising by.
Yeah, I gotta watch your new chief get sworn in
Oh, yeah,
yesterday,
they're
and
fucking
everybody wanted
slap
them
us all around.
to get rid of the drugs.
Yeah, just make us go harder.
I'm all sitting there
That's the thing about Indians, you can't force them to do something they don't want to do. They just get more stubborn and fucking
get in your face
rebel.
about it.
Yeah.
Well,
They're like buffalo. I mean, cows will just go where you tell them to. Buffalo fucking.
that's kind of how marijuana
Boring.
become legal. They told me not to do it, and I was like, well, this shit helps a lot better than the oxy that I was on, and
Yeah,
it
it does.
doesn't kill my liver. So I'm
Right.
just gonna have to fucking start marching and screaming and signing petitions.
Yeah.
It took a lot to get California legal, but like I said, Texas was one of the easiest things I've ever done in my life. It felt like a fucking rock. And to this day, people sometimes would be like, because they don't know, oh, Texas is going to be the last one to go legal. I'm like, fuck, dude, they were legal fucking 10 years ago. Literally, for their children only. Only the Caesar kids.
Yeah, I know some people that have seizures that like take CBD or whatever, like and it's like a droplet. It's not weed or nothing.
Mhm. Yeah, well, THC is the catalyst that stops the seizure.
Right.
And you don't need much, but yeah, it's a heavy dose of CBD with a little bit of THC is required to catalyze the CBD into the anti-seizure beneficial reaction. And that's what legalized it in Texas. The CBD won't do it alone. And I proved it to them. And they had to legalize it for the seizure kids. And then the next year, they already had like adult medical and stuff like that because it was a fucking embarrassment. Texas was giving it to their children. That next year, we hit 24 states. Fucking medical. I was like, fuck yeah, and it's still holding. Actually, I think more have joined this year. I'm not sure. I haven't actually been involved in that motion for a long time because it's just since that day. It legalized in Texas. I left the fight. I made more enemies on the pro-weed side in Texas, normal, than I did fucking Governor Abbott. The fucking people were mad at me because I didn't fight for adult cancer patients and shit. I'm like, well, they're fucking adults. I spoke for the ones that couldn't. Guess what happened the next year? They got fucking a whole rainbow of shit, and nobody apologized to me. So no, I haven't fought for their fucking cause since I won their cause. Fuck them. If you're in an illegal state, it's your fault, not mine. Well, you know what? Then that's your fault. It's too bad now because Trump fucking made it federal. Funny enough, one of the only things I approve of him doing. Medicaid's got to pay for that shit now. He rescheduled it to Tylenol 3. Literally, medical use and fucking ding ding. Veterans admin, VA, fucking got to pay for it for veterans and shit. It ain't much any of these states could do anything about it anymore.
That's fucked up. Think so? That overtaxing it, like the ones that went hard for the country.
Mm.
especially in the army too. Fucking is. My girlfriend used to tell me about the army. Fucking a sergeant fucked her up or some shit in there. I mean, like fucking.
It ain't like civilian life.
Yeah.
People don't have a clue. Like naval training, like it's not like you're going to college. I learned physics and electronics with a guy standing behind me screaming about my mom smashing whatever he could together, trash lids, fucking pots, whatever, just to make fucking noise to distract me. When I'm sitting there on a time thing trying to figure out what the fuck's wrong with this PC board and fix it. Because if I'm under fire, I need to be able to fucking concentrate on what the fuck I'm doing.
All right.
You know, but you don't get that kind of training in fucking college or IT school or any of that shit, dude. Military will train you hard.
Boot camp, yeah.
If you can't cut it, you get the hard mop.
Except to clean with it.
Well, how can you be trusted with 800 people's lives if you're skitsy?
Yeah.
You know, it can't be done. That's what they're training for. After I got out, they kind of slacked off on that shit, which scared the fuck out of me. To be honest. They give people like timeout shits, I guess, and even boot camp now. I'm like, what the fuck is that? You're stressed out. This is stress shit. Mental fucking some kind of bullshit they put in there. I'm like, man, if you can't fucking handle that shit, you need not to be in there. That's what that fucking whole process was about. They changed it, just like everything else. All they care about is can you pull the trigger or push the button. Everything else is automated and AI. It changed. Ain't not one of them got a fucking moral in their head. It's all about the patriotism. Protecting mom and dad at home. That's just... Everybody's all mad at Iran this morning on Fox News. I was checking out the fucking comments and shit. And I'm all like, you know, fucking evil Iran, aggressive Iran, they've attacked exactly 0 nations in 250 fucking years. But
Tom, we don't give a fuck what you guys do in the other world, but don't fuck with us. Shit, I'll come up my sticks and stones.
They had a religious reason to not want a fucking nuclear weapon. They had a decree as to never wanting one. They agreed to all that shit, and now their hands been
forced. I'm a real mage. I'll go flying through the air towards them too. No help, just straight fucking mysterious powers.
Magnet.
Yeah, magnetism too. Yeah, fuck yeah. Like Magneto. Yeah, I'm working on a suit like one that can shoot fucking high dense fucking volume waves at different frequencies. Fucking break glass, fuck up your eardrums, heat shit up, so it'll create friction in the air molecules around you like that, and lift people up like that.
Instantaneous reactivity at a distance is a property of magnetism. The big magnet can fucking influence a little magnet instantaneously at a distance.
I shouldn't say this to people. I'm fucking telling
You are electromagnetic. Physical is just what it is. We in the EM field, it's inseparable. Our soul drives around a body.
I have a hand find the laws of gravity.
Yeah, well, see, exactly. That system changed to a morality system. If you have none, you go high in ranks. And you get through boot camp real fine. Everybody else is trash, of course, or fodder. It's not a good system, never has been, in truth. 37 years
I'm
we
an
was
Aborigine
off of the fucking tit of the Mason and Jesuit orders. And they've
In
owned
our
this
own
country since
country.
then. They've brainwashed us into thinking that we got to murder for oil when we could have grown it this whole time. They made it illegal. That's why,
And
dude. I always say that I authored the Davis Hemp bill. You know, it passed 42-2. That's well beyond the 60% fucking veto range. It went instantaneously into the books because I proved, obviously, that the U.S. government made it illegal for the purpose of making oil patriotic to murder for by contract with the Crown and Vatican in 1871. And we had to come up with a fucking viable solution to keep getting the firstborns in there fucking fighting. And Mama wasn't giving it up to establish UK central banks in nations that didn't have them yet. And now we've established 180 motherfucking nations getting their money printed by the Crown Vatican DC Corporation. We are the Knights of Malta. It's been fucking in our face for fucking centuries. Everybody's been made to think the Crown and fucking Knights of Malta is some Cinderella bullshit. And it really holds meaning for these fucking elites who get fucking coronated on the Stone of Scone, aka Tablet of Destiny.
The Emerald Tablets.
Over there. Those guys led me to him. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Thoth being Ninja Gita digging the pure copper ore out of the Northlands of the fucking War of the Gods that washed over those temples because they was
Black
fighting
Hills.
for the fucking north and south of the planet. Yeah, and some shit happened here too, or they wouldn't have fucking George on a mountain. The goddamn Masons took over that spot for a reason. Why? I don't know. I imagine y'all might. That'd be a good thing to know. Why did the Masons take over that? And carve in the fucking 4 original Masonic fucking gods
Because the star
onto
people,
the...
that's like they're lined up with the stars on that fucking that temple, but no, those beings from that star. You don't
There's
really
something in
talk
that
to.
mountain that we built into it.
Oh yeah, fucking. They already knew about that. Like fucking, that's the underground bases. That's where they stash out certain aliens from that came from that fucking star or whatever. Because where we're from, we're from a star itself too. So
I've been, yeah. You know what I found out about your teepee? It holds your secret to get back home. Let me explain how you got here. It's called a community circle. And you're not the only one. And I explained this to Bryce and was informed that, yeah, I'm not wrong. So each of your poll has, what, 5 members in it? 5 designations to a poll, and then there's, what, 15 polls, something like that? And then you multiply each one. What that is 5 is a Merkaba.
28.
It's a Merkaba.
A big ass.
So when you overlay it with the TP polls, that's Merkaba over Merkaba over Merkaba. Now
It's Moku.
what that is basically a energetic pattern of magnetism, and it creates a black hole. And you walk through it with a straight heart intent, and what happens is you arrive on that planet in a mist, and you fall solid there. That way, see, we vibrate normally 7.883 hertz. It's a human resonance. That's your alpha wave.
Oh, that's like me and my ninja shadow
So,
step, like fucking vibrating my
if you
frequency
came
levels that are
here
so faster
on
than
a
the fucking camera takes
from
pictures,
like a planet
on a video.
in a
Every other millisecond.
mechanical form, you're not going to form in that atmosphere in that like you would if you formed from a mist. In nature, this is the way it's supposed to be done through creation. We do this in a love manner. That we're empowered by the stronger magnets to make this happen from planet to planet. We go there, we form in that planet's atmosphere, we adjust to it instantly, and we're good for life to carry on our mission on that planet. Now, sometimes I've been explained to by the Anunnaki tribe that sometimes planets are so full that creation's always making new planets. Some of them need us. And because in a three sun system, it takes three suns to make DNA, two and three energies to make that happen. And in the formation of the life, the guarantee for the reset is always there too, because the chord will always be struck in the returning of the sun. Well, the stewards have to be on place on those planets if they're going to have and bear life to protect all life. There is an actual station in creation for our designation. And we were created specifically to bend magnetic field with ours. That way we can heal. We can be the conduit of creation to heal and grow the plants and the nature in there. And add our strength when it's needed for that fucking nova blast to protect the whole fucking planet. Without all that symbiosis going on, we fail. And that's just the fucking way the universe is. And we have stood our ground for billions of years. It's our time to fucking shine right now, is what it is. And people are going to shit themselves in fear, which is something they shouldn't be doing. We're fixing to have a fucking homecoming here like a motherfucker, bro. We're going back to our original sun. It's higher energy. We're going to be taller, bigger. There's going to be more life on Earth, bigger life on Earth like it was before. We're being reset to the original energy that's created for us. And if people just understood this and would embrace this, there would be no fear and we could get on with our existence. But right now, you see what's going on. You see me sitting here with gray fucking hair trying to talk to the people that should be telling me these things. See how upside down things are? Fucking crazy, brother. Welcome to my world. It's beautiful, isn't it? I get goosebumps. That's 1748 hertz. You know that's a vibration of creation.
Like I'm doing like just like, hey, that's I was made up, but sounds like something.
I think it's an oddity that we met each other at all, or a coincidence. Especially the way you talk about needing buffalo and hemp. I'm like, I like this guy. He sounds just like his uncle. And is that a coincidence? I don't think so.
Like fucking, because I'm the spirits, and fuck, I'm the one telling every grandpa, just telling every uncle.
Creator vibrates shit together that belongs together. I've seen here. Things happen.
Because Tyson is too class.
Well, we need each other in this time, and that's everybody. If you got a fingerprint, you're in the club. That's your soul bleeding through your biology. Every wrinkle you got, it's a field line. It's always there. That's why people can tell your fucking soul from right here, because it is. It literally is. Isn't that cool? It makes sense out of so many things. And it's like, oh my God, magnet. It's fucking simple. That's how simple it is, and that's why they keep us divided, because it's that simple. It's like, holy fuck. It's you sit back and think about that. The whole world is a fucking world built out of confusion on purpose to keep us from that simple truth. There's your 33rd degree secrets. That and the fact that they recycle our souls. They know how Toth explained how they took and exploded mass destruction weapons 5 miles below our fucking deep in the crust. He says, I know it happens to be 5 miles because I talked to Chief Joseph about that as Navajo. They got an ark. And I was like, and I found out it ain't his, it's actually the Havasu. And they closed the gate. And I was like, fuck, this place is going to burn. And now Arizona's on fire. Mama showed me that there's plasma going to take the fucking Guardians
Well, like
of
demons,
these
like fucking made out
machines
of light.
out.
Like you ever hear of jinns?
Yeah.
Like jinns
Oh
are
yeah,
like
we're
made out of
fixing to see
wind
some
and light.
incredible shit, brother.
Fucking, like
You
just like
bet.
we think we're all badass and shit like that. Those fuckers are like fucking the
Real.
God's like coolest like versions of himself before you perfected and refined it to get
There's,
like us.
there's
So
truck
it's like
sized spiders inside
those
mom
motherfuckers are
that I
pretty
ain't never even heard of. And fucking mom showed me these people, and then I found out that they're one of the warriors and guardians of mom. The guardians actually that live in mom's that keep us out are very well described by the Hopi as ant people. Some people call them tall grays. We're kept out of there by a fucking higher tech than the Anunnaki. Fucking and people try to confuse that. But the truth is, there's a whole race of beings, and they're building 7 cities of gold inside Mother's fucking sun, which there's more landmass inside Earth than there is out here. And we're supposed to go in there and in them gold cities transmit our fucking energy, our EM field, and make a haulback with Mother
Basically, they're all
that
gonna
shields
yes.
us from this fucking Nova event. That's the name of the game. But you can't get in there if you fucking hate your neighbor just because of the fucking color of his goddamn skin. Because mom looks way different than all of us.
Well,
How can we be
I
trusted
shouldn't
around the
be
life
here to
force of
do
first
that,
creation
so
if we can't be trusted around each
I
other?
hate my mama.
We
I hate
march
all
as one fucking planet, one fucking tribe where we get smoked.
two-legged humanoids that exist.
And it's going to happen with or
I'm
without
sorry.
me or you or any of us because that's just the fucking way the universe works. And if you want to be part of that, you
I'm
can.
afraid.
But if you want to arrive here in a metal ship and try to usurp, you're going to have problems with your human. Symptom one, you
I'm
start getting
agency.
seasick and dizzy, then your ears are ringing, you're fucking you can't sleep at night, you get all agitated, mad, sick, and then you go mad and then you die. That's what happens with your human resonance if it's outside of your biological range
Other people
because it
see it too.
messes up your entire system. You melt. In the cuneiform, the language of the gods, the Bible canon, they talk about how Yahweh, aka fucking Enki and Lil, were older than their parents after just a few years because of being here instead of on planet Heaven, which is a much larger planet. It's got a much lower fucking frequency. It's probably around 3 to 4 hertz. We're up around 7 hertz. That is biologically not compatible. They did it wrong in the first place. They did it also after we got trapped on this fucking low energy sun, and it's also a opposing polarity. So our spin reversed and our fucking axis changed. And we've been on this 23-degree fucking tilted spinning backwards fucking sun
No, I'm the
for a
one that
long
keeps about
time.
the shit.
The Cretaceous boundary happened. A lot of people flew off the planet, and fucking a lot of people died. During that period, it was an accident. There was some kind of explosion right there on that fucking face. Explains what happened. There was an explosion in space. Earth got trapped into the fucking Lagrange point. We flipped around, killed almost everybody, and they came down and fucking took over the planet then. While we were weak, and it kept us down by dividing us. And it's fucked up.
It's pretty cool.
Creator,
Cause at least we're still standing there battling fuckers
fucking
like that,
A.
at least.
Well, Creator's in charge of every atom. He ain't gonna have that shit. Guess what? He told them a long time ago the stupid motherfucker gonna read this on the wall and come at him with the truth. And they ain't gonna give him much choice because it's physics. It ain't got nothing to do with this crazy motherfucker. Let me tell you that right now. Because I could die today and it's still gonna happen.
The Odd Squad.
I might have read that fucking shit, the Hopi Drew and all that legend shit, but that just goes to the power of the fucking creator to lead us down that goddamn mark to right there at that history where that fucking stupid thing ends in my picture, because I don't want to know. Man, when you read shit that makes you fucking creep out about shit that you can tell was written about you doing stupid shit a long time ago, you don't want to know the rest.
Fuck yeah, I'd be bad as shit, man. They'd be like,
Nah,
oh, we would have copied
I
this
told
guy.
him I'll beat his ass if he reads any more of it. I want to hear it. I told Jamie not to call me those names. I hope he ain't allowed to call me their Pahana. They use it as a dirty slang, bro.
Yeah.
No, we need to make peace first. You can call me anything you want. I ain't sensitive. It's just principle. And my boy's right on too, because I love him and he loves me, man. We're good friends. He understands that and he's on board.
I'm Buddy Red Bull.
And that's who we're looking for is friends, adversaries, somebody who really fucking will put their heart down on this. And that's
I'm
all.
not,
That's the
I'm
only
not
way we
an
can do this.
adversary. I'm a force to be not to be reckoned with.
Yeah. In defense only, because we're defenders. We're not the warriors. Trust me, Mom's got that. You know that. You know that probably better than I do. Mama's got the offensive if need be. It just ain't need be. We're the ones doing this to ourselves, for God's sake.
Fuck, I'm a Power Ranger.
In the reality of it, we do this to ourselves. It ain't Trump doing this to us, and it ain't the one pulling Trump's fucking
I'm the sun on top
wings.
of every
We follow their marching orders because we've been taught to do so. At some point, you got to become an adult and teach yourself a better way. Steward, damn straight, Lily. How you doing, hon? We're tired of the bear rug.
I've run the whole entire Midwest coast.
And come to find out, it's us that gotta fucking get up off that rug.
You ever watch Waterworld
Standing
and Mad
here
Max?
calmly.
That's
Huh. Soon. If they have their way. You know, I've been assured if they push the button, all hell is going to break loose.
Like, can you dig it?
Mom showed me that there's a bunch of people on her, and she loves each and every one of them like I love my son. And I swear to her that she could use me until my crusty soul was a fucking little a lump of coal to that purpose of getting this done. So here we are. And my soul keeps growing. It ain't getting into the coal size. It just keeps getting better. I keep running into amazing things and amazing people, and there's all is not lost. I'll tell you that. We've seen some fucking miracles across this fucking last 4 years that just you don't question. I don't. They, I stopped questioning. I go where they show me, literally show me a picture in my head. I'm like, I get it. Okay. Why? I don't know.
Has long hair and his face is painted.
Seen a few of those. That's a different day. We're going home to our original sun. We've been stuck on this low energy motherfucker for too long. And we've been made to struggle. And that needs to come to a fresh new start. And it's going to, with or without us or the planet. That's in the decision of how symbiotic can we become with our stewardship and our loving mother. And that is going to require people to fucking put down the fucking cow pastures and start worrying about their brothers and sisters. And without that, there will be none. There will be no cows. There will be no fucking brothers and sisters. There will be no earth. This happens with or without me.
Buffaloes are more intelligent than
Now, if the people with this laden into their cultures and their histories Where
Imagine if you
mine
get a
has none of
gorilla
this.
fucking versus a buffalo.
Mine has none of that knowledge. None of it. We're void and trained out
That's
of
not
that.
fair enough.
But
Motherfucker,
some
get a
people hold these
buffalo versus
knowledges,
lion,
and if they can ignore this, then they've made that choice. But it can't be ignored, because I could address one day and leave the next, and it's still going to happen. That's the one thing I hope to get across to the council. Because the moon is doing a fucking cartwheel, and we're watching it go retrograde across our sky, just like a goddamn planet, because we laid onto our side and we're doing this, and it's still doing that.
About 12 months calendar.
It's that simple. Bam. And let me ask you something. Who the fuck else has a fucking 13-month calendar, fucking front left flipper of a fucking turtle with a fucking Osiris right there and the fucking phoenix and everything else on that damn thing, and you turn it upside down and there's the other bunch of them with the fucking twins and the pregnant lady and all of it. Why is that in my hand? A friend of mine gave it to me, that's why. That was found in all places, Holbrook, fucking Arizona. Isn't that crazy? Same place we found that fucking horse in a stone. You seen that one?
So I'm like a dark magician from the future, and then fucking slowly fucking got into.
We got nothing but proof of all these legends. They're not legends. They're not fucking myth. They're real. They're fucking real. With knowledge that they didn't want you to have, bro. You are the difference in this. Yeah. I depend on you to know this in your heart, though, because if you don't know it in your heart, you ain't doing nobody no good. You got to actually reach out and touch it, start healing motherfuckers. That's fun.
What?
You ever shake water? It ain't hard to do. Just relax. Be grateful. That's it. Everything starts jumping around. Your goosebumps. Creator touches you right back here in your shoulders, and it's like, woo, get goosed. And you know it. You know it ain't you. That's the daddy.
That's cool. You're from Los Angeles too.
Yeah. That's something I seem to have in common with people that I run into. I don't know what's going on with that either, because Jamie's from.
It's just like
Yeah, he's down there in Magnolia Avenue, where I was blowing glass first at fucking Family Crafts back in fucking I don't know. I think it might have been '96. I was out there blowing glass at Family Craft. Like exhibition, fucking custom work and shit. That's on Magnolia Avenue, right down there in fucking Riverside. Motherfucker up on Second Mesa, I'm sitting in. He's a good friend of mine now. Born right there on that same fucking road. Growed up right there. His parents moved him out there when he was 9. Although they had gone out like every week or whatever, his whole childhood. But they actually moved out there and became cowboys. I've heard some good stories.
My uncle,
he'd be riding horses out there. Rode some blankets off of horses, doing some fun stuff. He's a good man. He's L.A.
Yeah.
What is it? LA boys leave the city and you just stir up shit.
Big place, huh?
It is. It's a big place. There's a whole melting pot of people there. And if you're prejudiced, you ain't gonna go very far. I think maybe that's why I've always.
Who everywhere? I'll probably get shot walking down the wrong block with blacks and Mexicans.
I don't know. Well, maybe.
So probably join a set right away after getting. I'm already part of that as well.
one thing I've found
I'll just go down there with a different identity.
most times people are people
Yeah,
everywhere,
go like a
and you're gonna
contract
at least get
investor here,
challenged and talked to,
change,
and be like, "What you doing over here?" And then once you talk, they'll be like, "Oh, you're not,"
I have to put on my Indian way.
and then they'll have to feather you out or something. I don't fucking know,
Fuck that.
because all of a sudden you're not their enemy. You're kind of neutral in the whole nation. I'd say you're one of the safer people if people go dialoguing, because I mean this is yours. Originally you were here, and that's how people look at it.
Yeah, different cartels call me different names, different times.
But you know, in general, in LA or San Fran or any big city, New York, if you're racist, it doesn't go over well.
Be regular dude, you know what I mean? Like fucking in the future, like in the 70s, right now to the 90s, probably that Pablo Escobar, Tom Cruise and shit. I used to move these things back into days since elementary.
You can move things, cause them to change direction too. See, pretty quickly. It ain't like, I mean, seriously, what are you gonna do? Changes direction. It's the field the Creator gave us. It's our soul that actually has the ability to interact with every atom in existence. It's just we gotta relax.
Gio's talking to me.
And they
there,
keep
bro.
us all upset. Just relax. And the light shines. It's a beautiful thing. And that's why they keep us all uptight and pissed off, and fighting each other, and being stupid all the time. And it's like, once you realize that, it's all you can do is be happy.
I need some psilocybin and mescaline and some THC.
That may be in your near future, because I've been wanting a little bit of a trip myself, but I haven't felt too comfortable.
Okay, that's how I go on a warpath like that while having a blast.
But the more I hang, the more relaxed I'm thinking this might be a good venue for it actually after all. What the hell? Well, it wasn't just fucking marijuana that Anna gave us. She gave us 3 great big old fat ugly mushrooms too. Yeah, I've been sitting here wanting spaghetti.
Oh, for us,
Oh man, no, these are the kind of mushrooms that you do not want to eat that whole thing.
fuck yeah.
No. I'm telling you right now. No. A little bit of them, and you're gonna be all rainbowed out.
Probably not be hard to the money.
I promise you, dude. These things are not your normal mushroom. You'll be good. You just, yeah. This is her specialty. These are homemade, like pristine stock.
I'll have to test them out.
And they're fucking fresh. Oh my god. like, I mean, I brought them here from fucking herd.
Really?
Harvest. Yeah, bro.
I must see that.
I ain't kidding. Well, let's look at him.
No.
He's like, he's the one that's in charge of them.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, I can trust him not to eat them. Fucking kidding me. Yeah, he did mushrooms with me When we were in Sedona, though. First time.
You got something for like a candy bar or something?
See, these are her homemade.
So you could eat one?
Right. I would eat about that much of one.
Bro? Put it in a bag, yeah.
No.
A piece.
Give it back, Key.
Oh,
I ain't even nibbled on them yet.
What a baggage.
Here, look. Tyson. Give it here.
I'm a surgeonist.
No. I haven't even.
Alright. Sorry.
Tonight. After we eat.
Okay. Oh, sorry about that.
It's all good. I'm just saying. It'd be a
Oh,
good
okay.
time.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You
We'll
better
all
have
just
something in
sit
your stomach,
around,
innit? You
yeah,
could get
yeah.
sick or some shit.
It's got to be right.
Oh, yeah, your mood and shit.
And the right time.
I'm probably
All
about
that.
I got business.
Fuck
to
it.
do.
Well, you got business to do. I'd hand out and do it
We all
because
fucked up on it.
you all fucked up on it. You might not do it. I'm waiting to see if it lightnings and thunders because that'd be cool.
It probably won't.
Down,
It's supposed
sugar.
to. Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Thunders are
Sugar.
dropping.
Down, sugar.
Alright, shit, it's supposed to be chopping wood too.
And it's supposed to be warm today. I definitely don't want us to be sitting around in the hot fucking bullshit. Tripping.
It's about 9, huh?
Oh, it's still early, dude. Nah, way too early for that. It's bowl time. The joint,
Yeah.
they've made a song. Here, hit that.
You guys grow those yourselves?
Huh?
You can make it. You make those
Oh,
yourself?
fuck yeah.
Yeah, man.
Dude, those are penis envy. You don't want much
I
of
was heard
those.
about
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
man,
sure
I
you've
eat a
heard
whole one
about it. Not one of hers. Yeah, I wouldn't see you for days.
Perhaps.
Your uncle be all mad at me. He's like, what the fuck you do to Tyson? I didn't do it.
You probably know some crazy.
Sugar, get down.
That's crazy.
Get down.
Get. Sugar,
Hey, you don't been told.
down.
Where's the spray bottle? Yeah, you. I wasn't asking Kiff. I said, where is the spray bottle?
Probably knows if I'm crazy enough. I'll probably have one as well.
Apparently your uncle's crazy too.
Yeah. I think
You
so.
both sound alike.
I think it runs in his family.
Mhm.
Yeah, 'cause I'm just nuts.
I told him, I said, I want this information you be talking about. I said, I ain't even found anybody up here even talking about it. I said, it kind of concerned me. He said, he got information that we need to get through this time.
Move.
And then after we're talking and shit, he doesn't give me the information Mama
No.
gave me. I was like, well, that's good information because we already had that. So it made me feel good that it came back. You know, I was like, well, that's cool. Remain calm. Love the creator. Love the mama. Understand yourself. And let's do this. That's simple. Fuck. Okay. Shit. I thought we had to do push-ups and stuff. I don't know. I seen motherfuckers hanging from hooks. I don't know. I don't know what we gotta do. But he's telling me it's a magnet in the calm in your soul. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's Fucking A, man. That's what I've been telling people. Just remain calm and get to know yourself a little bit, and Mama will start talking to you, and you gonna lose all that fear and angst, and that's how it worked for me. Start, listening different, and that's just what worked for me. And the mushrooms, yeah, man, it's like a every few months thing for me. I don't need it to let go, but it can be fun. I like getting to the point where I just kind of see rainbows and shit.
Yeah, I mean, this is fun and this is medicine.
And give me just a little, yeah, I get that. It is medicine. And it helps people with all sorts of different ailments. That's why she's allowed to do what she's doing in Colorado. She's doing that for veterans, for PTSD, and all kinds of mental shit. She's actually running a licensed business on that. Yes, yeah, the spaghetti time. You start cutting up one of them in spaghetti, you might as well give it up for about 2 or 3 days. But I intend to address council in the morning.
Let me try a whole one, or at least a little piece of one.
A little piece, but not this early.
Fuck yeah, it's early.
Shit.
That's why I gotta pray in the AM and the PM. And watch this, I'll make it rain. Because that purifies you too, you know.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I got to be purified first thing in the morning,
Hey, you got some coffee?
addressing council. Yeah.
I brought some sugar too, remember?
Yeah, I do. Would you like some coffee?
Yes, I would like some coffee.
Awesome. Well, I would be happy to make some. I didn't actually get mine this morning. Kip's wearing it. It's all your fault. Look at it.
Get down. There's something wrong with your dog, dude.
To dump my pooper.
Dupree's not far away. I can take you out there. Take you there.
Like a pooper, yeah.
I need to go grab a jug myself.
No way we're running out of water already, too.
Sugar.
Oh, God. That's going to take a little bit of... It's going to take a little bit of time for the coffee and then Mr. Coffee here. It's called Cowboy Coffee. I don't do that instant shit. Easy.
What is this Pokemon called?
What is it? It's shiny.
Is it stronger than the Lugia?
Use the
Legendary, whatever.
legendary of the skies.
Look out, Kipper. I've never had a bad experience because I really haven't done too much of it. And when I do, I've only melted a few walls. I don't really like that. But it ain't because it freaks me out. It's just I don't like the feeling it gives you if you're that high because you like almost constantly in the background feel sick. I'm like, ugh. And I don't drink because it makes you feel sick. So I find for myself, Anna's method of microdose is much better. If you just get to where you're seeing rainbows and feeling happy and trippy, that's some good shit. I like hitting that level. So I'm already kind of, well, weird. Yeah, mushrooms, not dogs.
Sugar.
Mhm. Yeah, mushies. The mushies. I find just, too much is too much. It looks like it's going to burn off today and be a beautiful sunny day. Yeah, we love dogs too. Them and mushrooms, I guess.
It's not open.
You can have some cereal.
Oh, cool. All right. Thank you.
You can't drink coffee without it. Nice. Yeah, I like those occasional. That's like I said, I only do them every so many months. I like to spread that out. It's usually a good experience. So, you know, I like it like that. And like I said, I've been really high on them before too. But I mean, puking a rainbow just isn't my idea of an ideal evening. Especially when my toilet's so
Sugar.
full. It can get awkward. Ah, shit. I need to get to some fucking civilization with a fucking RV dump, goddammit. Uh, that comes tomorrow. see what is further needed of us after testimony and make a decision then. We either head east or west. If it's west, I'm only going 20 miles to dump my tank, and we'll sit there for a few days until we're needed again, I guess. I don't know how this is going to look. But you know, I'm pretty flexible. I'm getting oxygen tomorrow. Oh shit. I bet it was. Yeah, it'll put you into a zone where you can definitely experience that and not be ready for it. If you ain't careful. That's kind of what they're famous for. Yeah, Bryce said there's one west of here, like 2 towns over. I was going to look them up this afternoon after I killed the live. See if I can't get a hold of them. See how much they charge. I know there's another spot about 40 miles away. It's like $10 a night to stay there. And I was like, oh, well, that's not going to be much to dump. But I need to be here in the morning, so I don't plan on going anywhere until I've done what I've promised to do. And then after that, we'll see what else is going on. Yeah, microdosing for health reasons is the recommended procedure for that. For health reasons, exactly. Uh, Steady regimen. Anna's got a startup business going right now where she's doing it for veterans, and every purchase goes towards veterans mushrooms or daily dose or whatever, shit like that. I don't know. She's trying to get grants and stuff going. So the lady's got some good mushrooms. She makes chocolates that people would fight for. They're amazing. Yeah. What are you so excited about? He was just sitting beside you the whole time. Same guy. And you're still wearing my coffee. Look at you. He's different. He wants to put your whole down and lick you. It's fucking weird. This one just
Sugar,
wants
get
to
down!
lick you with her tongue. This one wants to put your whole whatever in his mouth and fucking lick you, your ankle or your fucking hand. What? It'll be good. I hear my coffee boiling. Boy!
No.
Turn it down a little bit. Don't let it boil over. It's starting to go good. Thank you. Coffee in 2 minutes. Perfect timing. Hey, let's go faster again. Turn it down a little more.
No.
Well, you're right there. Don't tell me I'm interrupting your game so much that you can't turn the dial on my coffee. Because I'll come back there and discuss it with you. Show you a better way. Shovel in hand and about 3 foot. You know, that's funny. That's what he said. He was just like, go over to the pond and throw it in there. It might be a slurry pond, but I'd rather have like written permission to do that. Woo. No. So yeah, I'm gonna follow Bryce's advice and try and get a hold of these people today. I don't want raw sewage. I leave
Ross.
my shower drop all the time. I mean that's fucking shower water. That's not sewer. You know what I mean? But yeah, that sewer water. Woo, it's, I blame it on Seamus. It's all his fault. My shit smells like roses. Maybe not quite rosy. Yeah, the gray versus the black. Gray water is actually legal to dump. They do it all the time with the food trucks and all that shit right down the fucking drainer in the parking lot. I just drain my fucking shower and right there, just like everybody else. But my poop, yeah, it's sealed up nice. It gets full. It doesn't leak out. It gets fucking where I gotta worry about it. But not that bad. Like I said, there's a spot not far away. It just I was hoping for an easier solution. A less expensive solution. And that's another reason I want to hold off till tomorrow because I could do the round trip. It's like 40 miles. I mean, dude, I got a few thousand miles to go east. I've already been west. And gas is still expensive. What, 3.25 at the co-op? That ain't too bad. It's still fucking $1.50 higher than the last leg of our trip that we took before the. Damn. This is a 100-gallon tank. We'll fucking do the math, man. That's a big chunk of change that we wasn't paying last year at this time. The year before, it was a lot cheaper. So I gotta think about where I'm going and how many miles I'm driving in which direction. Except this one time. Well, we had driven up here already, but the Indian days was going on. So we went back, ended up back at the highway, get water, fucking, and we dumped back there during Indian days. And it's been that long. And we've only been back, I mean, like on the res for 9 days now. But we've been here a lot longer than that, waiting for the tribe to get done celebrating before we even came up and tried to talk to him. So this has been a bit of a commitment. I'm glad this morning happened the way it did. I do hope they allow me to speak to the council like I said they're going. I asked him, I was like, do I have to resubmit? She's like, no, just show up. Dude. He will be made aware you want 5 minutes. I'm like, thank you so much. That's all I need. So I ain't gonna give him a speech. I know these people hold more wisdom about this time than fucking I do. And I know their head wisdom holder holds that wisdom. I've spoken with him several times about this now. Shit, the first time we met, we sat and spoke for 8 hours, 9 hours. And some of the old council was there. And we were all in agreement that they needed to do stuff and get their people ready and shit. And then we came back here since, May 22nd, 2024. They ain't done nothing. They ain't done shit. And we have how many tribes building great big greenhouses? I was like, I was a little skeptical of Bryce, you know. That's why I wanted to like hover near the highway because I didn't know if he was going to even want to talk to me. And sure, he was like, yeah, dude, I'm actually having problems with these fucking people. And I'm like, oh, it's like that then. Okay, then would you like me to help? And of course, here we are. So I thought that was unique. I've never had we've spoken to 312 tribes, for God's sake. I've never had one of them ask me for help. How could I turn that down? I was like, we'll be there then. I need to address the council. I said, Mom showed me George's forehead and I didn't know why. So I figured I'd come and ask you. Now I think I know why. He was the only person in the Lakota that I trusted. So, to any degree. Especially after our North Dakota excursion. That was exciting.
I can't be trusted.
Well, I got asked to leave Standing Rock.
Did you?
I had an appointment to see the council, and Mr. Eagle ended that before it happened. So he just asked me to leave, so we left. I don't want to disrespect anyone. He was some kind of council member. I was supposed to talk to the chairman. I had an appointment. I had to cancel it and leave. So
Yeah, Standing Rock's more rugged.
I left. He blamed me for the Magna Carta, bro. He asked me what I was doing there. I tried to tell him about what had happened in Ottawa, and I was carrying that around trying to show the tribes because the Ottawa had asked me to do that. And he had problems with that, dude. It took us 20 minutes to get that much out of my mouth. Everything. He's like, well, I'm not Ottawa. I'm like, well, I know. I just came out of the Chippewa, which aren't Ottawa, but they are part of the history of it. And I, had promised to Ottawa that I would take it around to the tribes, and you're a tribe. And he started about the Magna Carta, and the last time a man tried to help him, and I was like, well, I apologize. I didn't come here to offend you. I need to go. And that's how that ended. I was a messenger at that point. I was not to confront. I was to give the message and be peaceful. And I could tell the peace was going to end if I didn't leave. So that's what we did. Ain't that the truth, Lily? I was traumatized for days. I was, because nobody'd ever been mean to me before. Well, I mean, in the tribe. In this journey, I was like, oh shit, dude. That sucks. But I mean, I understand it's a valid grievance with my race. I mean, we were just murdered not long ago. handed you back your religion like we owned it in the first place. What, like fucking 30 years? I remember that. In this, I think it was like 78 or some shit. They signed a proclamation that allowed you to fucking worship anything you wanted to in the fucking land of the free. I was like, wait a minute, what the? I was a kid back then too. I was only like maybe a dozen years old. Fucking thinking to myself, what the fuck is that even? Why would we even have the right to give them the right back? That's what this fucking country's supposed to be founded on, is the freedom of religion, and we're just now in the 70s giving it back to them. Are you kidding me? That's embarrassing. That's fucking embarrassing that we allowed that. Our parents allowed that. That's embarrassing. Our parents, and the ones before them. Fuck, dude, that's embarrassing. That ever even happened. But you know, I mean, that's what we're here about, right? That's why we're here. Because this shit, this is fucking just, it needs to stop. It ain't gonna until we make it fucking stop, because we're the ones making it happen. I used to be part of that, so I can't blame anybody for being fooled by it. I was myself. That kind of makes it easy to remain calm, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, look out, dog! Oh God!
He's trying to poison you.
Chocolate milk all over your fucking fur. That's for eating my first cup. We might be tilted on a little bit of a strong angle. All right, Tyson, I got a rule.
Yeah.
You're the visitor. You get the Darth Vader head because you rule the fucking house, and you got to make your own goddamn coffee. Okay. I don't know how you like it.
Okay. All right.
It's ready in your cup.
Okay.
Sir.
Oh, it's over there?
Lord Tyson.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
I also have a stormtrooper cup, so don't beat up Darth Vader because the stormtrooper would be awful lonely without him. That's actually a hell of a fucking collector's set right there. Glenn's daughter got that for me. We saw it in a fucking little, thrift store or whatever. People have stuff for sale, and it was definitely used. So yeah, I was like, but I mean, it was the set. It was like fucking Darth Vader and the Stormtrooper. So I went, ooh, and she was like, I gotta get that for you. I ain't never seen you so excited. Yeah, I am in debt to her for that. Thank you again. Stuff. That was very nice. And I still use them, like, quite often. Too much bear rug. I agree, Lily. Way too much bear rug. We need to stop bear rugging each other. It's fucked up. It's fucked up what we do to each other on the bear rug, baby. We need to stop. It's messed up. That should probably go on the t-shirt too somewhere. Just say no to bear rugs. Oh my God. It rhymes with drugs. I mean, that's all I'm thinking. You know. I like that better. Oh shit. It's- we have too much fun, don't we? Ah, you know my butterfly cup. Fucking, I left it on my bumper. It ended up in the street out there by Mike's corner on the 40. Shattered, shattered dreams. I was like, no, not. I had this cup that had pretty flowers on it, and when you poured in the hot coffee, man, the fucking little butterflies and birds would show up. So I loved that little cup. I used to drink out of it every morning. Now I drink out of this motherfucker because I don't want to be mad at myself for breaking Darth Vader.
Right.
I almost did.
Did you?
I was like, ah, I gotta put Darth Vader up and just let fucking other people use him. Yeah.
Dark side.
Well, if you use it every day, you know, you're more likely to fucking bust it. And this one's days are numbered. I'm using it every day. Although I like Darth because he's a lot fucking more steady on his feet. You don't need coffee. Look at you. You're already so high with strungness. Look at that. Look at the fucking wave patterns in the upper sky and how the clouds down here just vaporize it. The fucking fog is gone by lunch.
I used to be able to drink a whole pot of coffee to myself.
Freedom is worth it. It is, Lily. You can always get another coffee mug. Hmm?
I used to drink a whole pot to myself.
Oh, yeah, me too. I don't do that shit no more. It works you too much.
Makes me get the shits.
Yep, that too. Yeah, I can't afford that right now. My toilet's full. It's full to the neck, not quite up in the bowl yet.
That's why I stick to free
So I was
Free bakes.
once you're looking at water in one of those, though, you only got so many days left. It's like,
Stick to free bakes. Free bakes.
well, you can feel free to have quite all that coffee you would like, because I've already had
Some of that Colombian.
about that much anyway. But yeah, fucking Kiff knocked over most of my coffee this morning. I did manage to catch it, but I just once the dog dips his mouth in it, I'm kind of done. Done with it.
See, I guess you're a survivalist. He's just fucking whatever.
Yeah. But if I could brew a new cup or whatever, I ain't gonna worry about it.
Hey, can I get some tobacco?
Yeah. Chico fucking uh he knocks over my liquid all the fucking time, don't he, bud? He uses this to jump up there a lot. God knows where I've got my cup at any point in time. But he can usually find it. And knock it down no matter where it is. Look at you drooling. You know it's true. You wagging your tail. Where you go poop? Do you?
No.
No? Really?
Wrong time.
Well, here's the thing about that, Seamus. He needs to go potty. Care what time it is.
Just out.
What?
He was like just out. It really was. Not
Yeah,
that
well,
long
he's
ago.
got a lap,
Yeah.
and he wasn't after that. Yeah. I can agree they don't need to. But Chico's a different story. Yeah. I'll talk to your girlfriend. He's alright now. Now, I was just talking to her in like a group chat not long ago. About magnets. He got him started. Little shithead.
Talking about this magnet tits and this 211.
Mhm. Boy, I'm not joking. We're going to turn it off or have some serious issues. You need to put that motherfucker right there on a leash and take him out. You need to do it in a timely manner.
No.
Thank you.
Well, where'd you put your leash?
What'd you do with the leash, Chico?
Where'd you put your leash, Chico? I can't take you out without your leash.
Hello, Moto.
Find glass at. What's up, Jamie? How you doing, brother? Yeah, make sure dummy don't jump out. It wouldn't be fun running around out here. How the hell are you? You getting any rain? We're having coffee. Much cheers to you.
Yeah, I finished mine already.
So I didn't get to call the council yesterday. However, I went in the chairman's office and was assured that I should just show up because I'm going to talk tomorrow. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm here. All right. I said, I don't intend to go anywhere until then. So if I need to submit it in writing, she's like, nope, we're going to get it over with tomorrow. I was like, okay, cool. Thank you so much. So tomorrow. And the co-op's going to have oxygen today. He will assured me that I would get a full tank tomorrow. Laughed at me too. He's like, "Fuck! I heard you bought that quarter tank." I was like, "I was desperate." I got to work Saturday though. I got a bubbler and 7 pipes done. Fucking better than just sitting around being hot. It was a hot day Saturday. I sweat my fucking ass off. 4th of July, baby. Yeah. It was a good 4th. I got to do what I love to do. You know how I am. I fucking live for that shit. Fuck. You were here. You got to see it. I forgot I did it live. Yeah. Anyway, it was good, man. It was good. I got to work. I'm gonna get another tank tomorrow. I'm gonna make some rigs. I know I could sell some rigs up here, so I'm gonna make some. Oh, look, Kitty. Yeah, he wants to play with Kitty. Oh no! It was a kitty. He ran straight up under the RV. His fucking kid's tripping. Look at him. He don't know what to do with himself till he saw a fucking cat. At least he didn't bark. Yeah. No. What the fuck are you doing? Yep, it's gonna be one of them fucking warm days. I wasn't wrong. I had a feeling it was gonna clear up like this. Is it gonna storm? It's gonna fucking get hot. Guess what? It chose. It was forecast to storm today and tomorrow. It might be later today. I don't know. It's fucking steamy either way. Shit. Get out of here. God damn, there's a fly over here I thought was a fucking eagle hawk. Fucking trying to steal chickens. The fuck? Get out of here. Look at you. Y'all crazy flies. The hell?
The flies are on drugs.
They are on some kind of fucking steroid. Embolic. Flies are literally breeding with the horses around here. What the fuck is that? Oh, shit. Hey, kid. Never mind. I can find out if I got volume or not. Do I have volume over here? Oh, man.
Flies are my spirit helpers.
Yes,
You-
you do.
Do I?
They tell me that's when it's talking shit.
You sure? Because I just got a phone call.
I shouldn't affect it.
It does a lot of times. Can you hear me? Because Jamie hasn't responded to shit that I said. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what that means. 5x5. Can you hear me? That's like okay. So yes, you can hear me. Cool. Thank you. Oh shit. Look, there's Kitty. He's meowing. He's trying to instigate. What are you doing, Kitty? Look at this fucking cat just standing here meowing at me. Fucking kitty. You are trying to get these dogs all fucked up. Oh my god. Yeah, I was just wondering if that phone call fucked up the mic, because it does that sometimes. If I answer a call in a live, you've been here. Thank you. I got a kitty over here meowing at me, trying to get little girl freaking out. Thank God she didn't notice. What the fuck is this thing doing? Hey, he probably wants some food. I ain't got no cat food. So I was all like, well, I could close that for my dog hears it. Yeah.
Sugar.
What are you barking at?
No. No.
Hmm? Hey. Oh, there it goes. He's chasing them girls now. Hey, you. That kid was just under your feet and you didn't even know.
Down.
Down. Get
Down.
Get down. Don't be yelling. Down. Sugar. No. Chico, don't you get started. You don't even know what anybody's excited about. Yeah, lay down. No. Look, you're just wanting to make excuses to make noise
Sugar.
and hear yourself talk. You, I said down. Down.
Down.
Me. Your daughter's talking back to me, man. And you ain't no better. You can't even hear. Fuck. I got to intend with you. Ain't no reason to be looking out there. You were just being peaceful over there a minute ago. You were. Look at you. See, I'm gonna give you hugs. Now what? Now what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna give me kisses? Get out of here, fucking plushie. Okay, I was not aware of that. On the ship, we'd just pick up the CNC system, report who we were, where we were talking to, and usually the whole fucking battle group would, or well, everybody pertinent would already be hearing you talk, because it was open line for basically battle, and you were only supposed to be talking one at a time on it. And sometimes it'd get exciting on there, generally. Like if I had something to report that I'd seen, which happened quite often, surface contact, air contact, uh, down to the bridge or the ops room, so they could run a marker on your contact. Because if you spot a contact, say I notice there's smoke on the horizon, but I can't see the ship yet, I'd still call that motherfucker in. on the surface contact, and I'd always get about 25 miles because that's about the limit of supposed my view. But I challenge that because I think it's a little bit further if you're real sensitive. I used to just scan with my bare eyes across and see like a nipple. I'd check it out with my little binoculars. I'd be like, "You can't hide from me, bitch. You're burning a hole." I call it in. That's a letter of accommodation above and beyond the technology. So you get a nice mark in your record for that. I got quite a few of those. Just on my first deployment, I was picking. I wasn't having nothing come sneaking up on me while I was on watch. Fuck that shit. I had a submarine try it, busted that shit. They hadn't even caught it in sonar. Fucking, I'm sitting there. As a matter of fact, I was tripping and looking at the fucking moon on the Bering Sea. It was fucking very still that night, and it was beautiful. And I was sitting there watching this fucking stick keep up pace with us, throwing wake everywhere. I kept calling it in. And they're like, we ain't got no goddamn, there's something wrong with that boy. And the captain actually came out of the wheelhouse. I was like, where? I pointed. And he jerked back in the. I was afraid he was going to come back up and start beating on me because I hadn't had confirmation that I actually saw anything yet. And I was wondering, you know, oh, dude, am I just seeing this shit or what? So, they pinged it, and it was some kind of stealth class war machine from Russia. We had already stirred up the pot up there. Of course, it was following us. We had just left their biggest sub base in the world after sneaking up into their mouth of their sub base with our conditioned Zebra and lit the fucking Christmas tree, boy. Turned it around and ran. And then next thing you know, spotting a sub fucking running right beside us at midnight that night after we shot through the street. So I got the medal of fucking excellent service or some shit. I forget what I got. Fucking, they put me in charge of training people in Arkansas after that. So, that was short lived because the lady through the stoplight and drove me 66 foot shortly after that one. I met Mr. Telephone Pole, ending my career. Marking the end of my career. I started waking up after that too. I had more time to look around and see what was going on. I was like, well, wait a minute, that's not what we just did. And all kinds of, I mean, that was Shield and Storm. We actually went over there and did all that crazy shit while we were there with fucking the Reagan Bush turnover, and they completely changed the agenda, 180 real quick, and then we started killing the Kurds. And I was like, oh shit. And I started becoming conscientious about it because they were AKA Al Qaeda, and they were our friends. They were literally the reason I had joined the Navy to go help fight Russia. That was the whole get under this banner of patriotism thing that I joined under. And, you know, and that's just the straight truth of it.
Sure.
And change the fucking rules on you. halfway through the game. It's like, well, what the fuck are we really doing? You start looking into it. That becomes a lifelong fucking fight right there. Like, what the fuck? And here we are. Hemp's legal, and we've done discovered the halls of Amenti and where they funnel our juice at. I mean, I think we did good. Flip the script, babe. Exactly. I think we just flipped it on them in the last 4 years. And apparently it ain't done. It's flipping, flipping, still flipping. I did. I sat in the council meeting yesterday and cried with the fucking tribal secretary, bro. It was, dog, it tore my heart out. The level of divisiveness and stuff. It shouldn't have surprised me. It's nothing new. I would expect it at any city hall meeting. That one, or it was, and the way it came was just absolutely the wrongest way. I'm like, no, this isn't happening today. But it did. So I can see some people that need healed here. So that's a thing. I'm really happy Bryce asked us to stay. And he, like I said, he was up at 3:30 this morning talking to me. I mean, he's having his toe amputated today. Send out some healing vibes for our brother, if you would. I hope he takes my advice. I said, bro, I think there's a whole thing this dog does. It's called shed. And the problem with that is your toe, and, it might have origins in a microclot manner. And you need to have that looked at. That way you can avoid this in the future, because it's going to keep happening if I'm right. So I hope he takes my advice, because this is something that obviously you guys were around. I have fucking researched heavily because I knew it was coming. And I warned about this exact thing. Stay away from those people who have been poked, because they like to poke back and they don't know. That's just the nature of that whole thing. So I'm glad I saved like that footage of all the stuff I had gathered for months and months and months and months and years, actually. And I made a short, like I took 2 videos and turned them into like one 10-minute video instead of 2 8-minute videos, and just stuck to the actual research that was in the video I made. So I'm making it easier for him to see the actual evidence he needs to present to the court. In other words, he doesn't have to sit through my daily, here, let's look at this wall, here's how many earthquakes are going on and shit. I cut all that out of it for him. And I tried to send it in message, and it's like, it's too long. And I was like, well, fuck. So now I'm waiting to see him in person and show him what just the first taste of years of fucking research that I've got for him. and see what avenue he wants to take. Because it just so happened the first two I came across was what I think he really needs to cross into the criminal instead of complaining like a angry patient that's sick from something that isn't understood. Because I have, of course, and so do you, a very strong base of knowledge of what we're talking about and the history of it, and it wasn't no goddamn accident. So, yeah, let's go with Hewlin interviews for Bryce. We're here to help him, and I think in more than one way. Now, do I think it's actually, look, just like I told him this morning, I said, look outside, Bryce. That brightness in your sky is all the way down to southern Arizona because I talked to Mike while he was out there at the California border yesterday. He was like, dude, he was sending me pictures. I was like, yeah, it looks like. Okay, I was just wondering if it was because I'm up in the northern, way north of. It's getting bright around 3:30 to 4 o'clock in the morning. Yesterday, it was bright half an hour earlier than it was today, but it was still bright, like, whoa, at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm all like, I said, I said, notice that's coming from the due north. That's, because that's where we tilted, and that's what's got a hold of us. Our sun still rises in the northeast every morning, but we get that glow really bright at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. And I'm like, I'm looking it up. Sunrise ain't till 6:30 in the summertime in South Dakota. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. Because we've driven through here. Now, granted, last time we went through North Dakota all the way up into fucking, Minnesota and all that shit. Fucking, it was bright at fucking like 10 o'clock at night and shit. But I mean, it's getting bright in the daytime now, or in the mornings. I don't think we have a whole lot of time to be getting that into a criminal court. Although I want to get him that information, that way maybe he can help the people here not die so fast. Because another thing that came up, coincidentally, I sat there all day and listened to this shit. Another thing that came up yesterday, this year they've lost more tribal members than any other year in history, other than maybe those actual 2 years that the whole epidemic thing was going on. Now, do the math and hit your research memory page, because I remember what I was talking about and how long it would take to start thinning the herd. And it's happening exactly like I said it would. Another point of the aftermath that I was warning about is like, here it comes. The avalanche begins. We can counter that, of course, with education and proper medical treatments with their doctors, but they have to be scanned for microclots and begin that regimen. We knew this was coming. Well, apparently it's happening because their funding is to the bottom right now, and they're talking about how do we do this, and BIA is offering funding for that purpose of burial and stuff, reimbursement, because of course the federal government knew this was going to fucking happen, and they don't want a lot of noise. God. Notice I'm whispering that because I don't want to say everything out loud. Because you guys already know everything I've already, especially you, exposed about this whole thing, and why this is happening. There's an actual medical term for it, and I haven't been cleared on that one because nobody's talking about it. everyone's talking about the myocarditis and all that. But all of that is symptoms of something I was talking about in the beginning that has a 3 to 5 year shelf life before it really becomes evident that it's going on. And then it's a basic death sentence if, that's the prognosis. But that is, and that's what we're seeing, but it hasn't been peer approved, so I'm not going to say it. That's what I'm saying. You need to go talk to your doctor about microclots, though, if you're having circulatory issues. And that is known and has been known that you should talk to your doctor about microclots if you're having issues with circulatory and breathing and stuff. That is peer reviewed. So you can help yourself avoid the whole thing I'm not talking about by doing that. And healing. You need to understand we're, through the Creator, can heal anything. The Creator made us. You don't have to sit and calculate what frequency. You just be grateful you're the tool and put your hands on it. Let the Creator throw the frequency through your fingerprints. You don't have to touch nobody. The Creator does all of that. And we can heal this. But I do first recommend talking to your doctor because it's a real thing. And we're seeing the results of it. Literally, I just sat through a council meeting that they were very specifically talking about the numbers of people dying this year. And like I told Bryce this morning, I can't make that video and download it onto a platform like here because the video I've already got made is it's the Texas State Senate hearing that got my fucking channel removed from fucking YouTube. I didn't say anything. The senators and the doctors said it all. And I put that one on because it's a lot of stuff they had to say about it. Right there in the, you know which one. That and the CEO talking about mRNA, the European company that had signed off for the patent 6 months later. His statement, you can't find it online. I've got it. Oh, you can find it online. Not on YouTube. Not on Google. But it's on a different platform. I'm not even going to mention right now. In the same fucking... I think y'all know where it is. You've been there. So I took that. And it's also on hard drive in a few different places, including this phone again. I just made a video with it. And I can't download it here even on private because it'd get me trashed again. But I've got it on my phone. That way next time I see Bryce, I can be like, all right, look, here, 8 minutes. You got to look at this shit. And then you'll get that because I've taken out all the extra stuff of the daily report I used to give with the corona and the, everything else is taken out. So I made it shorter and it's still too big to send. And I can't post it here. So I have to give it to him personally. But I love it because he's actually in a very unique position to do something about it. But do I think we have time for something to come of it? No, I actually don't.
We're back at war. It never stopped. Um, and Israel and Turkey are fighting in Damascus already. Like as of yesterday or the day before. I mean, like, fighting, not just talking mean. They're actually using explosive stuff at each other again. Or, not again, but I mean, it started. It started what I and it started. So it started. They've already started in fighting in Damascus with Turkey. So just be aware of that. So, I wasn't wrong. I told you that was coming anyway. What, 6 months ago? I said, look, here it comes. Let's always, with this, keep in mind. Israel and Turkey don't get along. Turkey just walked into fucking Damascus with tanks. So get ready. Regardless of what happens here, this is going to escalate into this. And fuck, here we are. Hi, welcome. I'm Captain Obvious. I was told how you had to die, and it's not prophecy. It's pre-knowledge. And having the morality of a fucking a gnat to fucking actually stand up and say, no, I do not approve of that message. And I can't believe how many actual so-called men out there would sell their soul for a fucking dirt hole and live in fear and cower like a bitch and then walk around claiming to be a man in big shoes. Fucking disgusting. I don't even want to look at you. Fucking tired of the bare rug, Lily. Yeah, we're there. Exactly. So I'm here to do what Mom asked me to help with. And I'm helping with Bryce because he asked us. Now, if we're going to do something with the information that we can actually use, like help the people stay alive, that's good. I don't think we have time to actually get it into court, although I would like to see that day. I'm not going to discourage him from doing it. I'm just saying, on the record, I don't think we got that kind of time yet. I don't think he actually believes we have that kind of time either. But there's always hope, and I'd like to see some motherfuckers hanging fucking stretchy necked from what they've done. And I'm the guy that can help prove it. Can I? Fuck. How many people's testimony would I have? Could I count on any of you that have witnessed and lived through this to even testify for what I have been mourning long? I nailed the day we were to be locked down and literally centered that off of fucking the fact that we were going to have that grocery shortage that showed up in the fashion that Wendy's couldn't sell beef and chicken wings became a fucking rare delicacy for what, 6 months? And then the beef prices just keep going up and we're at a low 80-year low now. It was 75 years, but now we're at an 80-year low, and these people are hanging on to cattle like they're going to be able to make money off of it. And I got to tell you, the cattle came from a different planet. They don't do well here unless they're coddled, and the grains that we coddled them on are dying. Welcome back, Jamie. The possibility's always there. Exactly, be thankful, right? And the Creator's in charge of every atom. I ain't got no fear for what's coming. I'm just looking at it through the vision of what's planned and what's real and what's happening.
I was told, and that's the only reason I'm right all the time, because I was told what was coming and how it would happen, just to make Seamus safe in a hole in the ground that is going to fill up boiling water and dead bodies anyways. Now, that's called fucking redemption, bro. Go on down in your hole, little men with the big shoes. I'm gonna stay up here and do as we do. It's time we put this system down. And if we can't put the system down, then we get put down with the system. We need to embrace what we are and love the mother and father. Stop listening to these men in big shoes. I don't look at that as doomsday. Some people might. I don't know. I look at it as liberation. We're going back to our original sun, the original design at the same time. That's pretty coinkadinkly. I don't know. A lot of people been writing about it for a long time. It must be important. Seems important to my mother and my heart that this happens properly. And there's a proper way to do things, with or without me. And that's be light of heart, accept what's coming. But you gotta still understand that we are the difference here. So it's not sitting on our hands. It's using them to heal and come back into touch with our nature, which is something in our culture we have been completely devoid of. Maybe not yours, because I learned a lot from your energy. But as far as we go down here, and as far as I can tell where I'm at, we need to remember these things. And I mean geographically where the fuck I'm at too. I saw some of the most divisive stuff yesterday that honestly, Jamie, I cried in council. It was terrible. And the fucking tribal fucking secretary was just, I cried because of her and the way the politician was acting. It was just too much. It jerked a tear. I was like, holy fuck. Stop. What am I going to do, you know? Well, I'm going to talk to them, and I hope they understand a little better after tomorrow. That's what I hope for. Because things are looking bleak for the people that are supposed to be unifying under a single flag. And I see their actual, like, elder wisdom asking for help with his tribe. I can't say no. Are you kidding? That's what we're here for. Make our neighbors stronger so we can be stronger ourselves. I can't believe this is happening personally. And I was, 50-50 on walking into the chairman's office this morning with what's going to happen here. And they actually apologized and said that tomorrow I should just show up. So, I'm going to have my opportunity to address the council. And I was like, well, that's encouraging. I'm not actually meeting resistance. They were just too busy. And yesterday, and obviously from the volume of busyness, maybe the paperwork got jumbled somewhere in an honest manner because nobody acted like they didn't want to hear from me.
we're here because their elder wisdom holder asked us to be. I kind of didn't expect too much resistance. I was so ate up with what happened yesterday. I was like, that's a lot of healing needs to happen right here first. And yeah, they had more people die this year than any year other than the actual pandemic years. And I had foretold that that would happen for a very specific medical condition that I'm not allowed to talk about because it hasn't been peer reviewed here. And I've lost several channels doing stuff like that. So I just recommend that you go talk to your doctor about this shit to avoid that thing that I can't talk about. It's not doom, it's self-preservation right there. That's all that is. And I'm chewing on my tongue, biting it so hard that it's bleeding, man. You know me. It's literally sitting in my pit with a fire. I want to talk about it so bad because I own it. I fucking hit it on the head so hard. Fuck. Gotta love the peace pipe. I'm hoping to smoke one. Wait a minute, I do often, don't I? No fear here, no doom and gloom. It's all beginning. It's got to come to an end. I don't even like talking about the end. This isn't an end. This is where we fucking shine. This is where we make a difference. This is what we were made for. We've done this before. We can do it again. But we need to do it right because we're held to account. We've already fucked up. And it's understood throughout the universe. It's not really our fault. We accidentally got put here on a sun we didn't belong on. We weren't prepared to jump from sun to sun. We hadn't slowed down, which is priority for a normal solar exchange of planets. They normally are to slow down so the stewards die en masse, and that's what happened. The half the population that didn't get thrown off the Earth when the polarity reversed got buried. There were only a few of us left when they came down here and did what they did to us. The Numa Elise, it's scrawled in stone on Jesus' face, explains that whole process. After that, they set up big machinery to harvest souls. And here we are today. And we know about that now. Some of us didn't. And I intend to do something about it before I go to my grave. That to me would be liberating. More so than doom and gloom. Although I suppose it would depend on what side of the gate from the barbarian hordes you're standing at that point. Because the Creator's not going to allow this to continue. And there's a better solution to all this ugliness that's been going on planet Earth. In planet Heaven. It's not just us. It's way bigger than just us. That's a small way to look at this. There are other planets at stake here.
living beings, not just the people and the various life on them, but the planets themselves are living and out there with their butts in the air, and there's a fire coming. And the only way to protect both of them is to get the people who have done this since we've been on this sun to go home and understand that they're the ones that need to heal their planet, not our cold, not our life forces. It's their field strength that adds to theirs. And obviously, they've been cut out of their center and not allowed in either, because they've been warring and murdering each other since before they brought it to this planet. And that's why their planet's magnetosphere continues to weaken to the point that these men in big shoes had to move underneath the people they claim to rule over in fear. That whole thing's ugly. I did not create it. They actually wrote about it themselves. And I see a way better solution. And I wonder, what don't they see? They tell us they had no idea what the hell we were scrawling all over their temples. But they assumed the identity of what they assumed, again, was the pantheon we were worshiping, when it was not a pantheon of gods we were drawing. We were drawing the suns and the planets, who are in fact angels of creation and the Creator, but not a god to be worshipped. So they got that wrong. I can tell you that right now, because I read our language, and it's not what we were drawing. I've also had a lot of that confirmed. Much of it by a good friend of mine. Creator is in charge of every atom at 1748 hertz. The fact that life exists requires 3 suns. The fact that the 3 suns exist is the very reset itself built into the creation of life. Fucking brilliant. I love it. Get on board with it. It's cheerful. And if you can't, then I gotta move on and find those that can. Because now's the time to gather like-minded, like-hearted, and be one tribe for our mother, in peace and love of each other, and hoping our neighbor is doing better. better today than the day before. It's something we haven't done in too long en masse. I'm pretty ready to see it begin. All these little petty fights that we have with each other
Oh, you're shit.
are designed to close our fields. And even a big magnet can't penetrate a closed field line. It just pushes the little magnet away. And when you can consciously ball up your magnetic field, it's a terrible tool against a magnet. When we're designed to be flowing and beautiful like mom. Look at her reaching out in front of the bow shock like it ain't nothing but a thing. Like, I'll tell you what I'm looking at is a sure sign we're fixing to flip. And exactly what I've been talking about. That magnetic braking is showing up completely on the fucking monitors. You're looking at it, she's cupped around by so many magnetic field lines. It's like, I'm surprised we haven't started hearing the trumpets in the sky yet. Sometimes, I mean, I've heard noises like that, not like what it's going to be when we really start hitting the brakes. It's going to be squealing like a fucking train does. People, that's going to be a brown noise all in itself. uh, this wisdom holder's got the right idea. He's like, we need to get back to planting hemp and eating buffalo. Fuck these cows. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I like what you're singing because the fucking cows are done. They ain't coming back. There won't be a bounce. It's just, it's been a steady decline, and it goes hand in hand with the steady fucking poorest crop ever in fucking South Dakota. I literally came here May 22nd, 2024, and warned them their fields are fixing to die if they ain't already. And can anybody use a laser pointer to point out where I might have been wrong about that? Sitting here in the worst harvest ever, South Dakota winter wheat harvest ever. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's going to be tough to prove where I was wrong about that. And I'm on record for saying it. I got a straight up wisdom holder that very much recalls the conversation, and he's been fighting ever since with his counsel over here. Too worried about the cows. I'm like, it's fucking not smart. And maybe he forgot to mention the moon's doing cartwheels or something. I don't know. They're gonna have to lay eyes on it to understand how real it is, anyways. So they need to start looking. I'm gonna give them a quick crash course in how to watch the moon. It might be needed. I don't think it's presumptuous. Obviously, it's been going on for a very long fucking time at this October of 2010. So if they were going to notice, they might have a long time ago, you know. So obviously somebody's got to teach them how to look at the moon again. Like, okay, you set your time for moonrise and you look at the horizon and see what position it's in. Oh, well, tonight it's going to be in a fucking creepy little grin at rise. And then you wait 12 hours. And then look again and it's a creepy little frown. Well, how'd that happen? Because halfway through the night it stood up and started looking normal and then kept laying down. Nobody's watching that shit. Everybody looks up for the half of the night or whatever that it looks normal. And when they see it not looking normal, it's not like they're thinking about it. Obviously. I'm starting to watch it. I mean, that's all it took for me. I was like, oh, wait a minute. That is the wrongest orientation I've ever seen in my life. So I started watching it. And I was like, it took me 3 days. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. So the shadows flew. And the only reason it took me 3 days is because the shadow wasn't on the moon. It was a full moon when I noticed. The fucking man in the moon, the crater, Tycho crater, was at the top of the fucking moon. And I was like, that doesn't belong there. I'm not in Sydney. So I had to watch the moon for 3 days till the shadow showed up and I could see it rolling across the moon. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude. That's totally us. It's not the moon doing a goddamn cartwheel. That's we tilted. And that began my adventure of getting the fuck out of California as soon as I could with a 6-year-old. Full custody under fucking custody orders. Boy, that was fun. Took 1 year. October 29th, 2011, Seamus and I rolled into Arizona on our way out of California. And I haven't been back since. That's real, man. I was terrified. I had no idea. I knew we'd been tilted. I knew I was too close to the ocean on the East Coast. I wanted to get, or the West Coast. I wanted to get as far east as I could. Doing the math, all right, maybe the roll would die out somewhere in Nebraska, and I could keep an eye on the bounce back. And once it starts rolling, I'll start heading west and outrun the bounce back. That was my plan. That's why I planted myself at the top of the fucking Smokies. I was ready. Then I got in a fight with a senator. Fuck me. These people suck, Lily. It's alright. It's a beautiful day here. I gotta get a hold of me a dump site. I gotta call these people and see if I can't get a hold of this RV spot down the road. See how much it is to dump my pooper. And it's getting to be about nap time. My boy in here's got his eyes closed already. I'm ready to go. I got a horizontal to catch up on. It was an early morning. I was anxious. Couldn't sleep past fucking dawn at 4 o'clock a.m. And I literally had Bryce dinging me at the same time. I'm not going to go back to sleep at that point. My boy up talking. I was like, don't worry. Here's what I got for you. We're going to be good. I'm going to check in the morning. So I let him know everything went good today. And we're going to be there in the morning. I hope he has a smooth operation today. Because he's having his toe amputated because of what I was talking about earlier. And I can't talk about. Fucking YouTube sucks. That maybe I sum up that whole story right there. YouTube, you suck. that's where we're at there. I'm pretty excited about tomorrow. 'Cause, maybe, maybe, obviously, I was supposed to sit through a full council meeting and listen to the woes going on, so I better understood, right? So, just, knowing what I'm going to say, there's a couple of adjustments in there that probably need to happen to even start making sense for people out of what they're seeing, and giving a couple of good examples of why this is happening, because I saw confusion as in answers as to why and what and where and how. So I'm looking forward to that. It means people would start healing instead of dying on record numbers. So, on this, that's what I want, to reverse their shit. I want to help these people heal and heal themselves, and it's not far off, because they're seeing a result of what I was warning about anyway. Literally seeing it in real time. I'm here 2 years after I warned about it. I went specifically over every bit of what we're talking about today with Bryce himself and some of the members of the old council that day. So it's fucking undeniable what I have to say, because here we are at the result of what I literally warned the tribe about the 22nd of May, 2024. The same exact words. So I certainly hope that actually makes it through some of these people's heads and clarifies for them what the fuck is going on. Because we've got that. And I find it amazing, of course, by design that I can't make claim to, that we're here in this exact situation. And I heard all these things about their deaths and how they're having problems, even with the funding. This is something that doesn't happen, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like, well, it's exactly what I expected to happen because of said issues, et cetera, that I can't talk about on fucking YouTube. So, but, I can sure as fuck mention it in council tomorrow, huh? Because it was already covered. And I'll be like, at the risk of repeating myself, just to make sure you understand the fucking validity of the words I've said. I've already said these things on this day. And you can ask that man right the fuck there if it ain't true. And I know you know him. You don't know me. He don't know me. But he knows the words I spoke. And they're the same words I speak tomorrow. That's definitely going to be part of my 5-minute presentation, and always has been. But now that I even know more, it's like, oh my God, dude. So yeah, we can tie this in, right? It is pretty strong, but I don't think it's that strong, really. Not that strong. I don't think the denial on that level with this kind of actual suffering of the exact planned result of that I had been warning about is going to override anything tomorrow. I think they're going to see very clearly why have a better solution.
It's 12.
Well, you told
Bite him, Chico.
you're my chair, boy.
Bite him.
Oh, sorry, bro. I was just about to yell at Chico to get out of the way. I thought that's what you was wiggling your fingers at. Little ego. Look, the wind died. Right on schedules. Uh, no, I'm not. Well, I mean, as far as I know, I couldn't tell you, Lily. I'm sorry about that for you, though. I know that means something different to most people than it would to me. I'm sorry for that, for you. And there was a time I would be sorry that it wasn't true for me. But I've grown to actually be comfortable in my shoes, sharing oxygen with my mom at this point in time. Because she's been given a really healthy dose of karma. And I kind of, I'm all right with it. Besides, I generally have a practice I can't talk shit on somebody who's died, so I kind of like it that the bitch is still around.
Not mentally.
Not mentally. Not every day, anyways. Ooh, baby. Yes, I know that's why they're upsetting the council, and I'm going to go help them with that tomorrow, I think. And maybe that'll shake them into, oh my God, maybe we are barking at the wrong tree. I mean,
Graduated early, then we got into the RV.
look how upset I am over it. I moved out of our house into an RV to warn people. I can imagine how upset they are. And that's why I'm kind of excited about tomorrow, because I think this is going to help.
Really do. I really, really think this is going to help. Because I'm on record for saying these exact words. May 22nd, 2024. And every day, since and before. I haven't changed my tone. I haven't changed my tune. It's just, I said it here that day. And they're literally living through what I warned about. So, and we still, even to this day, we got better solutions than what's, and especially knowing what's causing it is going to help them fucking nip it right in the fucking butt and change those projections from 3/4 to maybe a quarter. I mean, we lost a bunch of people already. That would be really cool. So, you know me. That's why I moved into this motherfucker, to do that. And we're being presented by it. I'm like, wow. And I just pieced it together this morning, of course, after yesterday's. I didn't know all that stuff until yesterday. So, I mean, it's perfect sense that that happened in the creator's timeline. I got aggravated with it, didn't I? I was all upset. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I'm like, fuck, man. And why? Because I had kind of halfway anticipated getting the fuck out of here. But then I'm like, well, why? Where are we going? Somewhere else asking for help? No. Just settle down. Grab yourself a tank of oxygen and have fun. I'm like, alright, so I'm gonna just have to fucking sit here for a minute. Okay. As long as we're doing stuff. So I've been sitting around not doing stuff for too long in the damn desert. And it's like, fuck. That's what I told him today, basically. I'm all like, I need to be around people that I can help rather than talking to the people that can't do anything about it, Bryce. So I need to be used in a better, more efficient manner than what's happened this week. I understand today he's getting his fucking toe cut off. He's kind of busy. But I'm just saying, it needs to, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this. It makes you want to get goosebumps, doesn't it? I feel there's a lot of powerful things that are happening here in a very subtle manner. And that's kind of, my pace. I kind of like that. And I learned a lot, which made yesterday a good day. Seamus asked me, I was like, it was a rough day, but it was a good day. I mean, I learned stuff, and that's always a good day. I just don't like what I learned, because it reinforced that, holy fuck, dude, I hit it on the head, right on the fucking nail. And I hadn't even thought about it for a minute, about the condition I was actually warning about and the result of it and all that and how long it would take. And, I mean, I broke it down hard and I got it on the fucking nail hit. I got it on the fucking nail. It's happening. I'm like, oh, I've always said the aftermath is going to be the worst part of this. And we're literally starting to see that avalanche start. And I do mean start. So, and if it's happening here, it's definitely happening everywhere. Because it's the same thing we're causing it that I can't talk about. Because it hasn't been peer reviewed yet.
again, and I can say through all that bullshit of censorship, I did learn this. Even if you know, keep your fucking tongue tied if you want to have this platform until it's peer reviewed. Then the people that know will know. It doesn't matter, just as long as the truth gets out there. So it's been out there, and you guys have heard it over and over. It starts with an H. Has something to do with tension in your pulmonaries, which you should talk to your doctor about in the form of microclot scanning. Because if you're having issues with your breath or your circulation, I would go talk to my doctor about it. And microclots, see what happens. Because that seems to be peer reviewed. So, go do that. They have a medical regimen to get you started on it. And now you know. And that's all I can touch on. Because there is a name for what's happening. And no one's using it yet. I don't know if it'll ever come to the fact that anyone will use it except for me. Because I've already used it several hundred times. And I may use it again in a totally different video, but not this one. In a totally different context, because I can think of a few different ways I could actually say the word, but I've already talked too much. And if I start saying the words, then things happen. So, there's that. On a totally unrelated topic, yeah, I'm not going to play that one today. This is fresh. It just hit me yesterday how right I was. Did the time, did the math, heard the listening of the tale, and I was like, oh shit, fuck. Holy fuck, dude. 2024. That's exactly when this should be happening. Doing the math, it's 4-5 years total fucking crash. We in trouble if we don't nip this in the bud. Right there, without the first nuke. Look at the numbers. Dun, dun, dun. We got this. I told you before we even left, I said, look, I got a picture of George in my head. I don't know why I keep seeing him, but I know one guy in the region that I could probably get a straight answer from. I think we came to the right spot. I feel like we were led here. I can't look at it any differently. It wasn't my idea. I did not want to come all this way north. We have east to go. But this had to be stop one. Why? Because it was meant to be. Obviously. Welcome back, Kat. How you doing, man?